Hello and welcome to PMCLounge.com. In this video, we are discussing the plan procurement management process. If you have studied other knowledge areas, you should already know that this will be the first process of the procurement management knowledge area. So, as always, if you're into reading articles, first link in the description is going to take you to a relevant article on this topic over at our official website, pmclounge.com. So you can check that out. Also, second link in the description is the entire playlist of every single video on the procurement management knowledge area. So two important links, check them out and let's get started. So actually, I wanted to use this image instead of the one that you saw on the previous slide because of the fact that I think this captures procurement management beautifully. So you might be the project manager of the project. You might think you have all the skills that are required to deliver the project. But the truth is sometimes you need extra hands. You need extra hands and their specialities as well. So that's where procurement comes in. So that's why I wanted to use this image, but then I thought people would see it on the thumbnail of the video and they may feel that this video has nothing to do with project management or procurement management. So I dropped the idea, but since I really like this picture, I thought of putting it in the video anyways. Okay, let's move on. So like I mentioned earlier, plan procurement management process is the first process in the procurement management knowledge area. It belongs to the planning process group, and just like many other planning processes, the first ones, they begin with the word plan followed by the name of the knowledge area itself. So this is plan procurement management, first of the total three processes in the procurement management knowledge area. All right, let's try to understand more about this. All right, so this is the process where you are going to figure out what all work you actually need to contract out to third party. Contract out to third party. Important words here that you can highlight. So what all work do you think you need to contract out? What all work do you need additional hands to help with? Another important aspect of this process is creating a plan of how you're going to do it. So how are you going to contract out the work to third party? You need to have a plan for it, and that plan is created in the plan procurement management process. Now, this knowledge area in itself could be a bit difficult topic for those project managers that have not done procurement in their real life project. So if you have never done procurement, of course, you are going to find this knowledge area a bit difficult. And it is thus difficult to visualize an example of this process too. What do you actually do in this process? If you want to visualize it, it could be a bit difficult because you may have never done procurement management in your real life projects. But let's try it in the next slide. And before we do so, a quick reminder, all our PMP courseware, articles and videos, everything is free, is available on this link, pmclounge.com/PMP training. Check it out. Everything's free. All right, so as I was saying earlier, let's visualize an example. A simple example could be an office renovation project. So you're the project manager, you need to renovate your office. Some of the questions that you need to look at here, actually three of them. Number one is, would you do the job of the interior designer, the carpenter, the electrician, and the painter all by yourself? Are you going to do the job of these specialists yourself? If you do so, you also need to buy the power tools that these people use. So are you willing to invest in the power tools as well as learning, getting trained on all these jobs? I don't think so. I don't think that's a wise decision to do something like this. Question number two, would you hire a full-time interior designer, carpenter, electrician, and painter, and then fire them after the work is done in, let's say, 1 month? So the renovation project is going to last about a month. So do you think it is wise to hire 4 people an interior designer, a carpenter, an electrician, and a painter, hire them full time and then fire them in 1 month because the work is done? I don't think that's a wise decision again. Point number three is, would you sign a contract specifically for this task with the interior designer, the carpenter, the electrician, and the painter so that they know their scope of work in advance? So they already know that this work is going to last for about a month, and this is the contract that is being presented by the project manager of this project for the services that are required by them for 1 month. What do you think? I hope the answer here that you have given is also point number three. It makes sense to sign a contract with these specialist people and have them on board for a month to do the office renovation project. All right, so in conclusion, there are several tasks in your project that are actually suitable for option number three from the previous slide. Figuring out all such suitable tasks, that is the main job of the plan procurement management process. Now, you may think it is a good idea to get specialists from outside your project team perform your project tasks. How about getting them for every single task of your project? So let's say, how about outsourcing the entire project? All the tasks of the project, can they not be outsourced to the specialists? Well, of course they can be, but then that's where the tools and techniques of this process comes in. For example, make or buy analysis. Does it make business sense to make something in-house or hire an external specialist or an external company, a seller, and buy it from them? So these kind of tools and techniques are required to be used as part of this process before you can make the final decision of what all tasks you are going to contract out. Second link in the description that contains every single video that we have done on procurement management knowledge area. That's where you will find those tools and techniques that I just spoke of. So that's all that we had in this video. Smash that like button if you got value out of it. It helps us stay motivated and create more free content for you. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and hit the bell icon to stay notified whenever we upload new content. Also, don't forget to check out our website, pmclounge.com, the #1 free PMP resource. Thank you.